Hey guys, my name is Miska and welcome to Overwatch Central. So, the Summer Games 2017 have been announced. Just overnight for us actually, it ended up being 1 AM UK time, which was a bit too late for me and Ryan, we were both asleep, but hey, it's here and we now have a little bit more info about the next event that we've all been pretty excited about, and Blizzard have clearly gotten a lot of questions on Twitter and Reddit about as well. So, now that we know that the Summer Games will be coming out on the 8th of August and a few other details, we wanted to talk about one particular brand new aspect of the seasonal event that I don't see many people focusing discussion on, but I think it could be kind of interesting and could even to some degree affect future events. People are always excited about the skins mainly, but none of the skins have actually been shown so far and aren't very likely to be teased at all until next week around the time the event is released, which at that point it doesn't really matter as much. There are no images at all of the new skins anywhere, hence why we didn't want our video to be focused on that, as all we know is that Junkrat, Mercy, McCree and Widowmaker are getting legendary skins. That's it. All other info and speculation is mostly based around data mining, so we're not going to focus on that in this video. And now that we've covered everything that we know about the new skins, let's move on to what this video is really about: competitive Lucio Ball. Lucio Ball, overall the game mode is very similar to last year. Not all you played it then, but I bet you've seen clips. It's very straightforward really. There have been some minor mechanics changes, such as you can't boop enemy players anymore, and the ultimate has changed a bit, giving you essentially a better version of Lucio that can jump higher, move faster, and so on. There's a new map, it's Sydney, Australia. That was the first thing that was teased by Blizzard Australia and New Zealand on Twitter. Looks like a pretty straightforward map. It's sort of a night theme instead of the day theme that the other Rio de Janeiro based map has. But the big thing here is the ranked mode. There will be a ranked mode for Lucio Ball available in the arcade. It'll be very similar to the normal competitive mode actually, but hopefully minus the toxicity. Anyway, 10 placement games will be required for you to place in this mode, just like normal competitive. So it's your standard placement games that give you your initial SR. When you have placed, you get a spray as well for just placing and getting your initial SR in. And then the rating is adjusted after every game, just like normal competitive matches. There will be a top 500 leaderboard as well available for this, and a special top 500 spray, fairly likely to be animated I guess. And I'm actually very excited for this mode, not necessarily because it's Lucio Ball in particular, but because it's a new separate ranked system for a brawl sorta. Before, a lot of people have been battling for top spots on the leaderboards regarding PvE events and so on, but this is a completely new aspect that we haven't really had before at all, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it works out, how many people play it, if it's popular or not. And the main thing I want to also mention here is that this is the first example we have of an event being sort of rehashed and reused for the next year. So we've gone a whole year through all of the events now and we're back at Summer Games again, and now we know how they changed it for Summer Games. So already you can sort of start picturing how they're gonna change the Halloween event, the Christmas event and so on, and it's very interesting to look into. And as of right now, I think everyone's just waiting to see and play the event and see if they're satisfied with it or not. And I think judging from this, Blizzard will know how to tweak their future events as well. The ranked mode here in particular is what really gets me though, as it's interesting that Blizzard, rather than having to go for a new gameplay aspect, a new mode or something like that, they're adding even more to their initial gameplay aspect here, using a ranked infrastructure. Now this is definitely a lot harder to do for something like the PvE events, but I imagine they'll do something similar where they won't really be adding new gameplay aspects overall, but rather tweaking and improving and changing the current gameplay aspects. If competitive Lucio Ball will be popular or not during the 3 weeks you can play it, we are yet to see, but that's pretty much all the details we have on competitive Lucio Ball. In this video I wanted to also include quickly the spray skin speculation we had from earlier. I don't really want to talk too much about what the new skins could be by just speculating about what I think could be cool to see, but rather show you the sprays from last year, which are definitely going to be available again. So here they are, and a bunch of them show skins, or at least concepts of skins and just outfits for different heroes that we haven't seen as skins in game. So Junkrat here is a good example. Either way, we made a video on this previously, so I don't want to go over all of them again, but here's a few of them on screen again. You can just Google Overwatch Summer Games 2016 sprays if you want to see more of them. But that is pretty much all I have for you for this video. It is also, now that I think about it, pretty much all we know about Summer Games 2017. I'll link the developer update in the description that has a bunch of info, but I tried to summarize it here for you and also focus a bit more on Lucio Ball, as I think that's something that could really affect future events as well, depending on how it goes and what sort of feedback it gets. Alright, that is all for this video though. Thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe for more Overwatch content. I'm excited for the Summer Games 2017. We'll make sure to cover a bunch of that stuff next week when that hits, so do subscribe if you're interested in that. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and until next time, take care and we'll see you then.